Alright, this is Andrew with Jordan Home Inspection. We're doing a sewer scope today here in Sandy. Today is March 8th, 2025. We're at 8242 South, 865 East. We have the camera pushed out just over 100 feet, and I'm hitting some sort of a blockage in the line. I'm trying to give it a minute to let the water finish draining. Maybe we'll be able to get a better view of what's blocking this line. As I pushed through the blockage, it felt like it was a soft blockage, meaning there's buildup inside the line, and as I'm pushing through that buildup, it's getting harder and harder to push through. That could be that you have roots and buildup caught on the house side of the roots, as opposed to sometimes I'll hit an offset where the pipes have slipped, or even a collapsed line, and it's a real hard thump, and I immediately can't go any further. This one didn't feel like that. So you'll see we're underwater here, and so it is backing up towards the house. I would recommend having this line cleaned and then evaluated further. Hopefully you can hear me over that chainsaw next door. It looks like clay pipe from what I can tell as we come out of that standing water. Hopefully it's a blockage, and once it's unblocked, it'll drain normally. The other thing that it could be is a belly. If you have purely a belly with no, nothing stopping the waste on the other side, then even once you clean the line, the only permanent fix after that would be to dig up the line and re-slope it. And so it's one of those two things, either something blocking it or a belly causing it to hold waste, and we can't get through that. In either case, we can't see the end of the line, and so it'd be good to have this line cleaned and then evaluated further to see what's causing that, and then also see what's going on further downstream. Still looking like clay pipe. This is looking decent. No standing water through here. Really no roots so far. Little baby offset. We can see the shoulder of the joint on the pipe. So a little bit of a shoulder where waste could potentially get stuck, but pretty minor to moderate in size. Same with that one. Now we're transitioning to cast iron. Cast iron gets real rough and rusty. Eventually it will need to be replaced. A lot of scale on this one. I would recommend having it descaled, where they use a Picote machine to cut off all that rust. It uses a carbide chain, and that makes it a lot smoother. You can see that actually might be construction debris. I thought that was toilet paper on the bottom right hand side, but waste can get stuck on that. You don't have a ton of cast iron. Now it looks like it's transitioning to ABS. Pretty good. A little build up, but not horrible. Had a couple turns in the line, so there was a turn there, and then another one we're going to go through right there, and right there. I had a hard time getting my camera pushed out, even as far as I did. I had to run water through multiple fixtures. If you're having this line cleaned, they'll need to either most likely remove a toilet or add an access. Which I think that's something we talked about during the home inspection walkthrough. But to recap, you do have a blockage that I couldn't get my camera through. It's possible it's simply a belly. A blockage would be preferable because you could unblock it and it would ideally drain. But you want to have that cleared and then evaluated further. You want to have an access added. It'd be best to have the cast iron cleaned with a coat machine. I'm going to end this recording now. Oh, last thing I'll add. You want to add the insurance to this line. You can get it through HomeServe. It's pretty inexpensive, but I think it's well worth it. That way, if and when you have a bigger issue, they can help offset that cost.